I'm glad I was not able to get to this one right away because now we have a video for it. What is going on, y'all? It is dope to see you guys, man, and I hope y'all are doing good and doing the best that you possibly can, baby, for real. Now, part of Payper, dude, when I was little, just off the title, man, I was excited to hear this one because, like I said, I'm slowly learning that this dude is freaking amazing. And with the title tracks that I've been getting, Slumdog Millionaire, I knew that was going to be freaking just a banger, man, with some personal stuff in it. And when I saw this suggested, man, out the gate already, dude, it's going to be freaking awesome. In, like, the heartfelt, heavy-hitting bar type of way. I don't mean awesome as in, like, he's bar flexing, everything's crazy up in here. We coming for the real stuff, man. And shout out to C. Hope you're doing good, bro. You and I were talking in the comments about his nan actually just passed away. And that sucks, man. We've all heard him mention her a lot throughout some of his music. And just throughout his life, man. She was there for him to help raise him, for pretty much sakes, man. Which I know I have been in that situation. My grandmother helped me a lot, and I know a bunch of you guys must have been in that situation as well too, man, where we may not have had the best parents or they were busy, so the grandmother steps in and takes up a lot of that responsibility, man. And when they leave, it's hard, dude. It's hard, man. So, I don't know if pumped is the right word, but I'm excited to get into this, man. So, a big shout out to you guys, and let's get the headphones on, McLovin. You can't listen to the dang music if you don't have them on. Gah. Let's go, yo.
Gio O'Connell, you live forever through all of us and through my music. What's dead may never die, but die.
Rest in peace to his name.
I used to have a little when I was little.
RXR.
Him, yo. When I was little, I wasn't scared of the boogeyman. I was scared of scumbag police in a bully van. Hitting robberies on Ilford Lane with a hooker's hand trying to get.
I'm sorry, I know this ain't the point of the track, but goddamn, man, there ain't one track that I've heard yet where he just don't come in swinging when that beat kicks in, dude.
RXR.
Yo. When I was little, I wasn't scared of the boogeyman. I was scared of scumbag police in a bully van. Hitting robberies on Ilford Lane with a hooker's hand trying to get those kicks. Nanny said that I couldn't have. When I was little, fam, I never respected my
trying to get those kicks that they said I couldn't have.
his hand trying to get those kicks. Nanny said that I couldn't have. When I was little, fam, I never respected my teachers. I respected orders, badness and dealers. Mopeds, 110s, Avies and Beamers. On my push bike.
Mopeds, 110s, something else in Beamers.
Orders, badness and dealers. Mopeds, 110s, Avies and Beamers. On my push bike, up and down in my feelers. When I was little,
Dude, I feel, oh, bro. Word, man. Ugh. Damn. Sorry, y'all. Sometimes when a line hits me, it hits me. It's like when Dutch Velly said, what did he say? Before white bags and something, it was push bikes and kitchen knives. You damn right. Every one of us when we, well, I'm not saying every one of us, but a lot of us when we were little, man, that was the method of transportation, and that was also the piece you carried, because, well, it's probably the same in UK. You can't really get guns over there. So knives were always the next best thing, man. Oh, man, that took me back to growing up on frickin' Jaffrey Street. Woo, let's go.
Scared of the boogeyman. I was scared of scumbag police in a bully van. Hitting robberies on Ilford Lane with a hooker's hand trying to get those kicks. Nanny said that I couldn't have. When I was little, fam, I never respected my teachers. I respected orders, badness and dealers. Mopeds, 110s, Avies and Beamers. On my push bike, up and down in my feelers. When I was little, fam, I never knew I was poor. We was on the block lit, 4 ways on a draw. One
Damn, man, that's the truth.
I was little, fam, I never knew I was poor. We was on the block lit, 4 ways on a draw. £1 chicken chips, you can't want any more. You can't miss it if you never had or seen it before. When I was little.
Wow, that's the truth, man. You can't miss it or not want to have it if you ain't never seen it before.
And chicken chips you can't want anymore. You can't miss it if you never had or seen it before. When I was little fam, I never got attention from girls. Little Viper wears that tracky every day and he smells. Ain't been home for like a week, I'm like 11 or 12. It's a couple years later when they sent me to jail. When I was little.
What? Holy crap, man. Never get no attention from girls. I feel you on that one. God, that dude was 11 or 12, and then a couple years later, he was saying he was stuck wearing the same tracksuit, which I feel for you on that one, man. 11 or 12, then a couple years later, he ended up in jail at 14?
I never got attention from girls. Little Viper wears that tracky every day and he smells. Ain't been home for like a week, I'm like 11 or 12. It's a couple years later when they sent me to jail. When I was little, we used to.
Because he said I ain't been home for like a week.
11 or 12. It's a couple years later when they sent me to jail. When I was little, we used to do all-nighters on the 25 bus to see the West End lights. Not a pound in my pocket, but I missed them times. Cause we were just some hungry little kids them times. When I was little, a judge sent me film for the summertime. It made me worse.
They always say when you are your brokest, that is when you'll have the most fun in your life. And he just said, man, I ain't have a freaking penny on me. But I miss them times. Taking the bus, just hang.
West End lights.
Before everything got crazy.
Not a pound in my pocket, but I missed them times. Cause we were just some hungry little kids them times. When I was little, a judge sent me film for the summertime. It made me worse, I come out and got a gun in line. And since then, I've been in and out 100 times. Shit. When I was little, shit, I thought friends lost forever. But I seen them come and go, it only made me better. And seeing my success probably only made them bitter. I learned from my mistakes and it only made me clever.
Yeah, man. Oh, man. Oh. Man. This the track here. This is the track here. This is the track here, man. I was already a fan. In the other video, I said slowly becoming. Oh, this one frickin'. If it already is solidified, but this one definitely, man. Let's go. Come on, man.
And since then, I've been in and out 100 times. Shit. When I was little, shit, I thought friends lost forever. But I seen them come and go, it only made me better. And seeing my success probably only made them bitter. I learned from my mistakes and it only made me clever. When I was little, I used to.
Word, you learn from your mistakes, so it only makes you clever, man. Take no losses over here.
Probably only made them bitter. I learned from my mistakes and it only made me clever. When I was little, I used to put my friends before my family. I wish I could go back to just my sisters and my nan and me. Being a good kid.
Dude. I think that's a mistake we all make.
My friends before my family. I wish I could go back to just my sisters and my nan and me. Being a good kid, I went college or homeschool. Instead, she was writing me letters, sending me postals. I'm in a crack house and they're shooting up snowballs. I come home to shower and get a million phone calls. Blisters on my heels, I've been hitting them all night. Stressing.
Oh, man. Ooh. That was rough to hear, man. Jesus.
It's just my sisters and my nan and me. Being a good kid, I went college or homeschool. Instead, she was writing me letters, sending me postals. I'm in a crack house and they're shooting up snowballs. I come home to shower and get a million phone calls. Blisters on my heels, I've been hitting them all night. Stressing out, nanny showing off I'm alright. When I was little, I don't think I was afraid of the dark.
That's insane, man. Just the picture he painted right there. With that said about
stressing out, nanny showing off I'm alright. When I was little, I don't think I was afraid of the dark. My mum's boyfriend used to beat her, I got shame in my heart. Cause thinking back, I just wish I pushed my blade in his neck. Instead I stayed out late in the park. When I was little,
man,
I did.
I freaking feel you on that one, man. Ugh. God damn, man. Woo. There's times that I'll think back, man. And it's probably the reason why I became the way I am. I don't let anybody get picked on around me. You know what I mean? Like, you can say whatever the fuck you want to me. I done heard it all. But you pick on my friends? Hell fucking no. I don't play that shit. And what he said there, man, I wish I had stuck a blade in his neck. There are times, man, when I wish that I had a fucking, that I had just stomped out my old man. Not now, because I'm a bit older, but one time, I was staying at a friend's house, and, yeah, it just so happened that was the night he broke into the house. He kicked in the front door, because he was a ex-infantry guy. So he kicked in the front door and proceeded to beat the shit out of my stepmother. And man, there are times now, sometimes when it'll hit me where I'm just like, how could you do, man, like, I don't understand domestic abuse at all, man. And I guess it's too big for me to try to understand anyway. But it's just, those things hit you, man, where you have, is it regret or guilt that you weren't there to help the person? You know what I mean? And fuck it, me and my stepmom are cool as shit now. We always have been. But it's just something I always wish that I could have been there for, to just, you know, because maybe he wouldn't have done it if I was there. You know, I wonder that sometimes, but it's what happens, man.
Homeschool, instead she was writing me letters, sending me postals. I'm in a crack house and they're shooting up snowballs. I come home to shower and get a million phone calls. Blisters on my heels, I've been hitting them all night. Stressing out, nanny showing off I'm alright. When I was little, I don't think I was afraid of the dark. My mum's boyfriend used to beat her, I got shame in my heart. Cause thinking back, I just wish I pushed my blade in his neck. Instead I stayed out late in the park. When I was little, I didn't want to be no doctor. I wanted Fed chase from the helicopter. I wanted to turn this Q into an OZ. I wanted to ride R6s like Pedro and Aubrey when I was little.
Man, that is some real freaking talk right there, man. When I was younger, I didn't idolize people. I idolized getting chased by the freaking feds.
I don't wanna be no doctor. I wanted Fed chase from the helicopter. I wanted to turn this Q into an OZ. I wanted to ride R6s like Pedro and Aubrey when I was little. It was all Skepta and Ghetto and Strider, I'm a top boy on a level. Then it was Joe, Black Margs and a million pebbles. Hit Joe, hit road, then it's back to the schedule when I was little. I never thought I'd blow like this, get dough like this. Put my pain on the beat and touch souls like this. How'd it go like this? Got a bad bitch with me just to roll my spliff when I was little. I never thought I'd blow like this, get dough like this. Put my pain on the beat and touch souls like this.
That was, man.
Blow like this, get dough like this. Put my pain on the beat and touch souls like this. Shit.
RXR.
That's the freaking truth. What a man. And that, man, I'm right now I'm just sitting here thinking, what a life he has lived. But the thing about that is, man, that's just a snippet. This is just a snippet of things he's gone through. Oh my God, man. I meant what I said yesterday. When I get over there, I'm standing there. Y'all can slap this stuff right out of me. I know I already swore, so I really hope this doesn't get blocked. But, man, what a track. What a track, man. Wow. This is what I'm talking about, man. This is the side of him that I never seen. Didn't even know it was there, man. It's freaking nuts. That is insane, man. What the hell was I just gonna say? I just thought of something. Oh, one of you guys in the comments, man, was saying that a lot of people make fun of him because of how he looks. And I'll even admit, I was kind of guilty of that myself. Not so much of how he looks, but while he was rapping, I didn't understand why he was laughing so much. You know what I mean? Like in some of the other stuff that I checked out. But maybe if I go back and... Now I should go back and re-listen to it now, actually. I can't remember what video it was, but I should go back and re-listen, because maybe it's probably me. I just misconstrued what he was giggling about. You know what I mean? Maybe it wasn't even giggling. Maybe it was an anxiety laugh. You know what I mean? I do that all the freaking time. When I get scared, I laugh. I laugh with everything, man. It's weird. It's just a weird thing. And they always say in psychology, man, what you don't like in somebody else is actually what you see inside yourself. So, I'm thinking that maybe I saw him laughing, and I'm like, motherfrigger, why you laughing? It's supposed to be serious. But in reality, I do the same thing. You know what I mean? I hope that made sense. But, dude, man, my point is of that you guys were saying that some people make fun of him, and my thing is, man, you could see it in that last clip. You could see it. Come on now. Come on, look at his eyes, man. You can see the pain in there, man. So what? The dude wears freaking glasses. Who don't these days, man? And he even said it himself. I was wearing the same damn tracksuit for weeks on end, smelling like dog crap. But he was putting in that. Man, that's what I'm talking about, man. Jesus. That's insane, man, because I'm just putting myself where I was at 12. At 12 years old, I had lived on Jaffrey Street. Yeah, say all the jokes you want. Jeffrey lives on Jaffrey. Yeah. I heard it my whole life, man. In that house I lived in, like the first week we moved in, there was a crack house across the street that got raided. And then, like a month later, there was one on the upper part of Jaffrey there was two on the upper part of Jaffrey that got raided. And then, on the other side, there was the reserve. So then I just ended up hanging out with a bunch of natives all the time, which was freaking sick because they took me in as one of their own, which I thought was kind of cool, man, because I've mentioned before, back in the day, white kids would make fun of me, black kids would make fun of me because I wasn't white enough or I wasn't black enough. I was stuck in between. So the native people, man, we all blended. We good. But my point is, at 12 years old, that's the kind of stuff that I was dealing with, and I thought that was kind of crazy, which in turn made it so, again, with the push bikes and kitchen knives, that's why that came about, because I was, what the hell kind of place did we just move into, man? I came from a military barracks where none of this stuff ever happened, and now I'm in this? What the heck? But my point is, second time I said that, he was 12, I was 12 when that happened. That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing to go through, man. I'm just observing. That's all I watched. You know what I mean? I was in the house that watched it get raided. He would have been in the house that was raided, man. And those are two different types of lifestyles that unless you lived it, you do not know. And I'm talking to myself. You know what I mean? I can't even fathom the freaking memories and stuff this guy must think about, man. Like, I get stuck in memories sometimes thinking of people I lost and situations that happened in my life that I wish didn't happen. But I can't imagine what it's like for him, man. God, man, this dude bringing everything out of me. What is this, therapy up in here? Jesus. That's what part of Payper does, man, bringing out the freaking real stuff. That's incredible, man. I think I've talked a little bit too long on this. Maybe a little too long, man, but I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I hope you guys are doing the best you can, man. Freaking one day at a time, baby steps, man. Rome was not built in a day. You can call me corny for saying it, but it's freaking true, man. Eventually, we are gonna get to where we need to go. Look at Potter Payper. For God's sake, if he ain't inspiration, I don't know what else would be. I freaking love you guys, man, and I will catch you all on the next one, alright? Peace out, baby.